Hello actors, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be about the script today in a one-woman show or a one-man show. Let's dive right in. So I would suggest that in order to write your piece, to write your masterpiece with which you're going to show yourself on stage, I would say take at least 4 months. I did it in 2 months, but I'm saying 2 months was way too short to write it. I had real time pressure. I would say take at least 4 months, maybe even 6 months, so that you have enough time to write it, even if you have days that you cannot focus on writing because you have to work or you're engaged differently. So 4 months. Now, I already talked in the last video about how I went about it. So I took the example of Stephen King, the author, right, who is such a phenomenal best-selling author, probably because he's not waiting for the muse to kiss him. Okay, so he sits down every day in the morning in front of his computer and he writes. And he doesn't judge what he's writing, he just writes. And that's exactly what I did too. And I think this was the only way to really write something in 2 months. It was really insane, I'm telling you. So the final piece that I wrote was like 1 hour and 15 minutes long, and take 4 months, 4 to 6 months. Now, another thing is not just discipline, because discipline is one thing. As you will start writing, there will be times when you have no idea what to write next. But I remember there was this cool thing, like I was right in the middle. I had really fun writing it, and I was really there in the story and everything, and I felt it. And then all of a sudden, I had so many cool ideas how this could end, you know? Like I read about Woody Allen, who says that actually all his films he writes from the end, so you have to know what's happening in the end, and then you go to the beginning. But well, I'm not a writer, I just read a lot about others and I try to find my own way in this. So the way that I did it was I started with the start. I didn't start with the end. So I had no idea how this whole play was going to end. And as I say, like let's say in the third act, of course there was no third act, but let's say if it was a real long play for more people, it would have been the third act. I had so many options. And this shut down all of my writing because all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, should I go this way or that way? If I go this way and it's not interesting, I'll waste my time writing. If I go that way, maybe this will be a waste of time, right? So I had a real dilemma. And this was going on for like 3, 4, or 5 days, which was terrible for me because I didn't have those days, okay? I didn't have that time to have such a long stop and blockage in my writing. And so the thing that helped me in my mind was to say, okay, I will construct from all the ideas I'm having right now, from all the ideas of where it could go, how it could end. First of all, I will listen to my intuition, what the audience would be probably most interested in seeing. Second of all, I thought, what I would feel comfortable with showing? Like, I didn't want to make a very sad piece, but I also didn't want to make a comedy, right? I wanted to convey some things that I think are true about today's society and the society back in 1938, because my solo is about that time. It's about finding letters from that time, from 1938. So there were some things that I wanted to put into the play but not in such a dramatic way, you know, like hitting with a club over the audience's head. I didn't want that. I wanted to still have the audience after the play to go out of it and be happy in a way, okay? So not super happy because it's not a comedy, but still be with an uplifted mind, so to say, okay? Like, yeah, that's exactly what I felt in my heart. And so I thought I will go the route that my intuition is going to lead me to, even if I think maybe there's a better ending here or a better ending there. I'll just pick one route and I'll make some kind of a prototype. That's interesting, but the prototype idea I will explain to you in the next video because this is already getting too longer. So thank you for watching and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.